Okay, question 20. This is not in standard form. Who knows what form this is called? This is general form. Okay, it's in alphabetical order, and they compensate for the half x by doubling it. Okay, if you understood what that meant. All right, so we need it in standard form, and so we need to rearrange to make y the subject. Who can help me? If I move the 2y to this side, it's going to turn negative, so I'd actually rather move the x and the 6. Good. And now what? Divide everything by 2. So this is going to be 1/2 x minus 3. Pearl, what is my y-intercept? Good. -3. And what's my gradient? -1/2. Good. So what's my rise, Pearl? I'll give you a hint.
1.
-1. And what's my run?
2.
Okay. Good. And we're ready to graph. So we start at the y-intercept or at the gradient?
Y-intercept.
Right, which is -3. 1, 2, 3. There's my first coordinate. How much is the rise? -1, which means I'm going to go down 1 space. And how far across do I go? 2. So there's my second coordinate. I can draw a line. It's that easy. Okay? Don't overcomplicate it. Ellen?
Why is it always 1 that gets the negative about the 2?
Because, okay, good question. -1/2 has the same value as -1/2, but is also the same value as 1/2. They all have the same value, right? Because a positive divided by a positive times a negative is negative. A negative divided by a positive is negative. And a positive divided by a negative is still negative. So they're all still negative. They're all the same. But for the purposes of gradient, the run is always to the right. Always that way. We always go either from here, we go up to the right, or we go down to the right. We never ever say the graph went from left and then up. Okay, always right, which means it went down. Okay, that way we'll never get confused. So, if there's a negative, we assign it to the numerator. So the numerator can go down, but the run is always to the right. Okay? Okay, so I need to finish off this graph. So here's the y-axis, here's the x-axis, and I don't know how many increments I'm going to go to the left here unless I find that x-intercept. So I might just do a quick solve and say at y is equal to 0, the graph is -1/2 x minus 3. Bring this to this side, I get half x is equal to -3, so x is equal to -6. So I need that to be a 6. All right, so let's fix up my scale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2, -2, -4, -6. X-axis. Y-axis, and label it y is equal to -half x minus 3. Yeah? Who's got this? Half of you.